Hey everyone, thank you for joining us for this Week 11 edition of CHIRP TV. I'm Anthony Lombardi, the sports editor of the Ball State Daily News, joined again by David Polaski, chief football reporter. David, Ball State's on a 2-game winning streak. This week, big matchup against Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois brings a very diverse offense, both running the football as well as passing it. What can Ball State expect?
Well, Northern Illinois really brings the most dangerous rushing attack that Ball State has seen all season, and that could be a bit of a problem for Ball State because their rushing defense has struggled throughout the season. Northern Illinois brings Drew Hare, the quarterback, who is leading the team in rushing yards per game. He currently has over 600 rushing yards on the season. They have two tailbacks who each have rushed for over 400 yards this season, and the three of them have combined for 15 touchdowns. So probably Ball State's biggest threat coming into this game will be slowing down the Northern Illinois rushing attack.
Talking about rushing attacks, that transition, what can we expect from Ball State's ground game?
More of the same, basically. Juwan Edwards pounding the rock here. It's still unknown how much Horatio Banks will be able to contribute. Coach Pete Lembo said last Friday that he has improved more than he expected him to. How much of a role he'll play, we'll still have to see. Teddy Williamson will probably still get a few carries there to relieve Edwards, but in order to win this game, Ball State's really going to need Juwan Edwards to step up and kind of pull a Judge Dredd and say, I am the law, to Northern Illinois, just to stick it to him there.
How hard do you think it's going to be for the Ball State players, especially the ones who were there last year when Northern Illinois beat them? How hard do you think it's going to be for them not to play with too much emotion?
Well, when you come into a game like this, it's really turned into a rivalry over the last few years. Now, in Lembo's press conference on Friday, he said that he doesn't know if he can consider it to be a rivalry because Ball State hasn't won over the past few years, but I think the players hold, I don't know if I'd say enough of a grudge, but an understanding that this is a team that they really, really want to beat. Strong safety Brian Jones said that earlier this week he spoke to former Ball State defensive players Nate Ollie and Travis Freeman about the significance of this game. So coming into it, there's going to be some emotion on the Ball State sideline.
In your opinion, do you think that Ball State will have enough to win its third game in a row?
I do. I think that they're starting to click at the right time, and being at home, the significance of winning this game, knowing that their bowl season is very much on the line every week on out for the rest of the season, they'll come in and they'll get the job done.
Well, you heard it here, folks. As always, from David Pulaski's predictions. Thank you for joining us for another edition of CHIRP TV. You can follow the Daily News on Twitter at DN_sports, and you can follow David on Twitter at David Pulaski. Thank you for joining us.